Hey kitties, how you doing? Oh man, you gonna growl at me? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be doing some more fun stuff. We're gonna be shoveling poop again. I've got another pen that I got to clean out. This guy in here. It's been used, it was used all through the spring with you know, our babies, and it's time to clean it out. And I also refer to this pen as I refer to it as the Brig because it's the only place I can put Buzz where he won't jump out or break down doors. It's the only one that's really very secure, so it's kind of like a holding cell. So, but I got to get it cleaned out. I've got one goat that's probably going to have babies here sometime soon, so either she can be in here or possibly I'll have to put Buzz in here for a little while here, maybe in late July or August, and then turn him loose with the girls. But I kind of want to separate him for at least a week or two before breeding to get him good and ready for when they're in heat. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to clean this out. I'll maybe just put it on time lapse for a little while, but I don't want to spend a lot of time. I don't want to bore you guys with that. You've seen that before. But I did want to show you how I do my compost piles, because I think that might be important. I've learned a few things about it that could be of interest to a few of you. So stick around here, we'll show you some more. One of the problems I found with composting is the stuff here that has all the hay in it, and that's the stuff I scoop out of the pens. It's got straw and hay and bedding and stuff like that. It's got seeds in it from like the hay bales and stuff like that. The goats spill it on the ground, and then it sits in there for however long, and I scoop it up and put it in the piles. And then I was putting it out on the garden out there, and I found that I was getting brome grass growing in the garden the next year. So I kind of put two and two together and realized I'm seeding the darn garden, and that's not what I want to do. So I decided I had to start breaking up my manure piles into seasoned and unseasoned in various stages of decomposition. You couldn't put the stuff that you just put out a few months earlier out on the garden. It was gonna start growing brome grass out there. So I've got stuff in various stages, and I'll show you that. This one I'm standing in here now is mostly chicken manure, but it does have some leftover hay from last year. But I'm gonna start putting my new hay, or when I say new, it's the stuff I scooped out of the barn. I'm gonna start putting all that in one pile, so that it's all decomposing at the same rate, and I don't have any surprises in that pile. But I'll show you that one here soon. But this is mostly pretty good stuff. I think I can get, it's still got some wood chips in it and stuff like that from the chicken coop, but I think it will be good stuff. It's pretty close to being ready to be put in the garden, so I'll probably be doing that this fall. But I'll show you my other piles here just a second. Hey Buzz, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, well, where are you going? All right, you don't want to be on camera? Okay. I don't really like being on camera either, but this is YouTube. This is my thing now. Okay. So this is my most recent pile. You saw I made this in the last manure video. So it's pretty fresh stuff. I don't want to put this on the garden anytime soon. This is going to have to sit for probably at least a year, maybe more. I don't know. I just kind of play it by ear. I had some stuff that took several years to break down completely. I had a pile out back that was about 4 or 5 years old at one point, and when I spread it out on my pasture, it was basically dirt. It had basically returned to that dirt. So that was cool, and it worked out really well, and we used that in the garden. But I'm running out of that stuff. I have a small pile of that I'll show you. But this is where we're at with this. This is where I'll be piling the stuff that I scoop up today in this one, since it's all new stuff. This here is my smaller pile of hay. There's maybe a little bit of chicken stuff in there, I don't know, chicken bedding. It's a little further along, also not ready to put on the garden yet, but it will be. So like I said, we're basically just pointing out that you have, it takes time for that bedding to decompose, and you don't want to put it all in one pile, because then you've got stuff on the bottom that's older, that's good, and then stuff on the top that's not ready, and you'll end up with the problem I had. Oh, now you want to be on camera, huh? Okay. All right, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, pretty good boy. Ew, you stink, Buzz. Ugh. All right. Quick tip for you. I was reminded, and I don't know if I said it in the last poop video, but breathe through your nose, not through your mouth when you're scooping manure. It's just a good standard operating procedure. Well, that's it. We got her done. Pretty much down to bare concrete. Scraped it out a little bit. There's a little bit of stuff underneath the feeder there, but that stuff's pretty clean, and it'll fill right back up as soon as I get an animal in here. But anyway, the point of this one today was less about me scooping out that pen and more about what to do with the manure. You know, it would have been a lot easier for me to just step outside this door and throw it in this pile, but you know, that would have been putting new stuff on top of old stuff, and that's just not going to work, or you're going to end up with all those hay seeds, grass seeds in your compost, and then when you put it in your garden, you're going to be growing grass instead of vegetables. So it's just a lesson that I kind of learned the hard way over the years, and I just thought maybe I would share a little tip with you. It's one of them things where if you're going to use this manure, you got to kind of have a plan for it and where you're going to put it. So it's less about scooping and more about how you're going to scoop it and where you're going to scoop it. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. If you like these tips and stuff, maybe like and subscribe and share, or do whatever it is you people do on YouTube. So anyway, I'm done for the day, and I'm gonna call her quits. So hope you got something. Thanks for watching.